welcome back to my channel. I'm here with my friend Julia. She is also a cosmetologist as well. We actually met in beauty school. And today we are doing our first mukbang. So we got a nice variety of foods here. We went and we got some Taco Bell, we got Chick-fil-A, we got some stuff from Sonic. So we wanted to just sit and eat and just talk and kind of vent a little bit. We were going to share our pet peeves as hairstylists. And just a disclaimer, we're not talking about anyone specific. We're not trying to bash anyone or, offend anybody or hurt anyone's feelings, okay? This is just all in good fun, lighthearted. I'm gonna start with these tater tots.
I don't know where to begin.
I just want to eat and not talk.
This will be like a long video if that's the case. I'm gonna start with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
That's what
I don't want
first.
that to get soggy. So, are you gonna start?
I'm trying to think of like my main pet peeve. Like as an assistant, since I assist full time. Put your head back in the sink as far as you can. Like, that is my biggest pet peeve, I think.
How are you gonna get mad about that? Remember when I would wash your hair in school?
And I'd be like,
you would literally sit up.
okay, well,
like I'd be going to rinse underneath her head, and she would just like lift her whole head up. And I'm like,
I thought I was sitting back helpful. Little did I know, it's like the most annoying thing you could probably do. It's not helpful. It's the worst. I'm gonna soak your back. Like, or you could go the other way, not be back far enough, texting, doing whatever, like I get it. But then water's dripping down your face.
I always say, look all the way up to the ceiling, and then I'll gently kind of pull their head back if they're not.
I have no chill anymore. If you're not back far enough, I'm pushing the sink down. I'm like pulling your head back, like, or else you're soaking wet.
But it's true, because I remember when I would go, like, way before I ever went to school, like, when I would go and get my hair washed, like, I never knew what to do. I was like, when they're trying, is it helpful? Should I lift my head up a little? Should I,
I didn't know either, clearly.
I think my biggest thing, like, my biggest pet peeve is when people just don't show up for their appointment. And don't call, don't give you any notice, just so rude. I need to do a whole separate video on that, I think, because that topic I could talk about for days.
It's just like if something comes up, it happens, we get it, but like, as a stylist, your time is so valuable, and there's people waiting for that appointment. You don't show up, and that's maybe 1 or 2 appointments that someone else could have had.
And I feel like just as a decent human being, like, how are you gonna just stand somebody up and then not even reach out? And I've had people, like, they won't show up, so then I call them just to make sure everything's okay, see if they're coming or not, and they will hang up on me.
Hang up?
Yeah! A girl did that one time. I called her, and she answered, and as soon as I said where I was calling from, she hung up on me, and then I called her back, and it rang like 1 or 2 times, and then she sent me to voicemail.
Dang.
Like, just be an adult,
Yeah.
Like, things come up, that's fine, you forget, whatever the case is. Not that that's an excuse, but still, like, at least own up to it.
It's better to, like, own up, for sure.
When people just assume that because you're a hairstylist, you're dumb, and you just do it because you don't know how to do anything else, or you weren't smart enough to do something else.
But I feel like the reason I didn't start sooner, like, I've always had interest in beauty stuff, but in high school, like, if you went to tech, like, you were weird. Like, it was weird to do that. So I didn't go
or you were, like, dumb.
Right. So I didn't go to tech for hair or anything, and
same.
My mom always, like, encouraged me to go to beauty school, and she thought, I'd be really good at it. But I never went, because I was like, that's for...
Right, there's this stigma.
Yeah. And
same.
even I felt that way.
Same. And it sucks.
I wasted my time at community college for a while before I was like, you know what? Forget it.
I remember I was at like holiday hair or something, getting like a trim, and one of the hairstylists, like the client in her chair, was talking to her and like just being such an asshole, like asking her like if she was gonna go to college and like what she's gonna do. Yeah, like so yeah, like are you gonna go to school? Like are you gonna like
I think some
do
people,
something more with your life? Like
right. I think some people are like mad that something that seems so fun and easy like can be someone's career.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not fun and easy all the time. Like there are challenges to it. Like it's not just like
it's true.
Play with your hair.
And like dealing with people and like learning, because like there is way more to it. Like there's the whole chemistry of hair in general. Like you have to be good at your craft, but then also you have to like really learn how to talk with people and deal with all kinds of different people, and that's really I think the hardest part.
Having conversations with like perfect strangers, like having them like you.
And having to like always kind of be like if you have a desk job, you can come into work and be in a bad mood and you go and you sit at your desk and it doesn't matter. But like for us, like we have to like almost be putting on a show every time you come into work.
You have to be on. Like if you're in a bad mood and people can tell, like it's gonna be
like you can't come in and just like do someone's hair and just be quiet and like
they expect you to be.
You need to be pleasant and
talking
friendly.
to them, asking them questions and. Like a lot of people compare like their hairstylist to like their therapist.
Right.
And it's true, people talk so much to you about every part of their life. Like I was telling you earlier, I get home at the end of the week or at the end of the day and I don't want to see anyone.
Because it takes a lot out of you.
Or talk to anyone. I just need to like be by myself for at least a few hours to like recoup.
I love what I do.
It's great, but like...
But it's fucking tiring.
It is.
At the end of the day, like my legs hurt. If I'm doing lashes all day, like I'm hunched over the whole time, like
I feel like a hunchback.
My back cracks so much. I do love it though, and like people who get it and they acknowledge it and they're appreciative.
It makes it so awesome. But like I would literally wake up, even just as an assistant, like I wake up and I'm like happy to be at work. Like I think it's amazing that we can spend our whole day making people feel like really good. I had my lashes done today. I feel like a new person. Like being able to offer stuff like that, like feels really good. Like kids in the salon.
Oh my god, yes.
How can I forget?
Oh my god, yeah. How? Here's how I feel about that. Like, I understand that some people you can't get a babysitter, and it's really difficult. So that's fine if you have to bring your child with you. But I've had people bring their kids and they're fine. They're playing with whatever. They're occupied. They're great. Wonderful. We have a problem with having kids in the salon, but then there's some people that will bring their kids and their children are wild and they're running around, they're getting into stuff, knocking things over, breaking stuff. They don't do anything about it. They just sit there and like totally ignore their kid, and it's like
because they're in their like
how am I supposed to be doing my job well
when you're focused on someone's kid?
But like I also have to make sure like be babysitting too, and making sure that they're not getting hurt, hurting someone else, breaking something.
In beauty school I had that client and she was getting like a balayage or like a long service, like longer than just a haircut, and she had her 2 little boys and they were running around on the chairs. I literally got them like markers and paper to like color and stuff.
Oh yeah, I took them like go get snacks at the vending machine.
The mom was doing nothing. Like it was insane. There was at beauty school, like, you can't be doing that.
Well, especially like with the student, because you're already like nervous.
And I'm like nervous doing her hair, nervous about her kids like falling off of a chair.
I just feel like if your kid can sit and be good, then okay, fine. But if you know that they're gonna be crazy, wait to get your service done.
Try not to them.
Like wait till you can find someone to watch them.
Also, it's dangerous for them. Like salons are full of chemicals, real lit candles,
sharp tools, shears. Remember at school, I think we were in class at the time, but there was like that woman with all her freaking kids, and they knocked over the makeup table, and the glass just fell and shattered. Oh my god. I don't know what she was there for, what she was getting done, but she had like maybe 4 or 5 kids with her, and they were running around being crazy, and she was not watching them and just didn't care, and they knocked over this table that had like all this makeup and like this glass. I don't know.
Just set it up too.
I forget if the table was glass or there was glass on the table, but glass was everywhere. Luckily, they didn't get hurt. But can you imagine? It was so loud that like everyone, like even people in the classrooms, like came out to see what was
Everyone
happening.
was like, what?
And the woman, like, her reaction was just like,
oh, like, okay,
whoops. Like,
hello.
I would have been mortified.
It was like kind of along with that, like leaving your trash, or like at the salon I work at, we offer drinks and all that, just leaving it like a mess. I remember this one lady.
Well, the assistant is there to clean it up for them.
This lady.
Duh.
This one lady, I was like I was in shock. We offer like tea, so you know you have a tea bag.
Mm-hmm.
She lifted it out of the glass and set it directly on a wooden table. I was standing right there because I was about to shampoo her, and I was like, What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Taking a tea bag, not even looking for a napkin or anything, which we had right in front of her, and setting it on the table.
People like that, it just makes me wonder, like, what the... Like, I just would love to see what they're like in their own home.
Mm-hmm. I was, like, in shock. I was like, oh, we have napkins. And I, like, gave her one and lifted her tea bag and put it on. And I was like, in Sex and the City, when Harry is... And now I, like, finally understand how Charlotte felt. I was like...
He just leaves his tea bags everywhere.
Wherever he wants.
We have a tea bag situation. Oh, I understand. Just breathe through your nose. I was talking about Harry leaves his old tea bags around the house. Oh, I thought you meant tea bagging. When you hold a guy's balls in your mouth.
And then he started sitting on all the furniture bare naked. Oh,
so good.
What a good show. I think that's it. I'm sure there's more.
There's so much more.
If you are a hairstylist or just anyone,
or
if you work in retail,
salon,
and let us know your
things.
pet peeves about hairstylists, like
Yeah,
as a client.
Cool.
Yeah, or if you work in retail, like whatever job it is that you do, like what are your pet peeves at
I'd
work?
love to read them.
Yeah.
Let
us know.
Because we all
in the
have
comments.
them.
So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to go follow either of us on Instagram, I will have our Instagrams in the description. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.